Germany is getting ready for a really important election. On February 23, 2025, Germans will vote for a new Bundestag, which is like their Congress. This sudden election is happening because the government, led by Olaf Scholz from the Social Democratic Party, fell apart. This election is a big deal, not just for Germany, but for all of Europe. It will decide what Germany does during some tough times, both inside the country and around the world. Germany is dealing with money problems, people disagreeing with each other, and the war in Ukraine. Also, Germany is a powerful country in Europe, so the election results will affect other countries too. It's a big moment, and everyone is watching. Will Germany keep doing what it's been doing, or will it try something new? It's up to the German voters. Their choice will shape Germany's future and Europe for years to come. This election is about more than just picking a new government. It's about what kind of country Germany wants to be in a world that's changing very fast. To understand this election, you need to know how voting in Germany works. They have a system called mixed-member proportional representation. It sounds complicated, but it's supposed to be fair. Here's the deal. Germans get 2 votes. One vote is for someone to represent their local area in the Bundestag. The second vote is for a political party. This second vote is the important one because it decides how many seats each party gets in the Bundestag. To get seats, a party needs at least 5% of all the votes or win 3 local areas. This rule is there to make sure the government isn't too messy and can get things done. This system lets lots of different parties be part of the Bundestag, showing all the different opinions in Germany, but it also usually means parties have to team up to form a government because it's rare for one party to win enough votes by itself. Lots of parties are running in the 2025 German election, each with its own vision for the future of Germany. All of them are eager to win the support of the voters, hoping to shape the country's policies and direction. But polls show that 6 parties are most likely to get enough votes to be in the Bundestag, the federal parliament of Germany. The Christian Democratic Union and its partner, the Christian Social Union, CDU-CSU, are in the lead, with about 30% of the votes. Led by Friedrich Merz, they're talking about a strong economy, traditional ideas, and being strict about immigration. They emphasize stability and continuity. Next is the Alternative for Germany, AfD, a far-right party with about 20%. They've gotten more popular by focusing on worries about immigration, globalization, and the European Union. Their rhetoric often stirs strong emotions. The Social Democratic Party, SPD, led by current leader Olaf Scholz, has about 16%. They're talking about fairness for everyone, workers' rights, and helping people who need it. Their focus is on social justice and equality. The Greens, who care about the environment, have about 13%. They want to fight climate change, help people, and have modern ideas. Their vision includes sustainable development and renewable energy. Die Linke, a left-wing party, has about 7%. They want more socialist ideas, more money for social programs, and for everyone to have a fair share of the wealth. They advocate for a more equitable society. Lastly, the Free Democratic Party, FDP, has about 5%. They're all about businesses, individual freedom, and the government not getting too involved in the economy. They promote entrepreneurship and innovation. Each party has different ideas about how things should be, giving German voters lots of choices for their future. The diversity of platforms ensures a vibrant democratic process. The 2025 German election is happening during some complicated times with many pressing issues at the forefront. A few big issues are really important and are changing what people talk about and how they'll vote. These issues are shaping the political landscape in significant ways. Immigration is a big one, and it has been a hot topic for years. Lots of refugees and immigrants have come to Germany, and some people are worried about it, while others want to be more welcoming. This divide is evident in public debates and protests. The AfD is especially focused on this, wanting stricter border controls and fewer immigrants. They argue that this is necessary for national security and economic stability. The economy is another big worry, affecting everyone from business owners to everyday shoppers. Germany, like many countries, is having money problems like rising prices, trouble getting supplies, and the effects of COVID-19. These economic challenges are making life harder for many people. Voters want someone to fix the rising cost of living and keep the economy strong. They are looking for solutions that will provide long-term stability. Climate change is something lots of Germans care about, especially young people. They are demanding urgent action to protect the environment. The Greens are making this a big part of their campaign, saying we need to switch to renewable energy fast. They believe this is crucial for a sustainable future. Other parties also say climate change is important, but some want to do more than others. The debate on how to tackle this issue is intense. The war in Ukraine is also a big deal, affecting international relations and security. People are arguing about Germany helping Ukraine with money and military stuff. This has sparked a lot of discussions about Germany's role on the global stage. The war also shows that Germany depends too much on Russia for energy, and they need to find other sources. This has led to a push for energy independence. These are some of the big issues in the German election, and they are all interconnected in complex ways. Who wins depends on how voters feel about these issues, and which party they think can fix them. The outcome will shape Germany's future direction. Section 5. Making deals, figuring out the government. Because German politics has so many different parties, it's unlikely that one party will win a majority of the seats. This means parties will have to team up to form a government, which could take a while. The most likely situation is that the CDU-CSU will be in charge, but they'll need to find another party to work with. Who they choose will make a big difference to how the government runs. One option is for the CDU-CSU and the SPD to team up again. This has happened a lot in Germany, but people don't like it as much anymore. Another option is for the CDU-CSU to work with the Greens. This would be the first time since they usually disagree on a lot of things, but it could be a way to find middle ground and work on things like climate change. A third option is for the CDU-CSU to team up with the FDP. They have more similar ideas, but the left-wing parties probably won't like it. Making these deals could take weeks or even months, as parties argue about what to do and who gets to be in charge. These talks will decide who runs Germany and what they'll try to do. Section 6. Big problems to solve. The next German government will have a lot of difficult problems to deal with, both inside Germany and with other countries. These challenges are not just political but also social and economic, requiring a multifaceted approach. Solving these problems will take strong leaders, people willing to make tough choices, and a clear plan for the future. Collaboration and unity will be key in navigating these turbulent times. One of the biggest problems is the economy. The financial stability of the nation is at stake, and immediate action is required. Germany is dealing with rising prices, trouble getting supplies, and problems left over from COVID-19. These issues have created a ripple effect, impacting everyday life for citizens. The new government will need to fix the economy, stop prices from going up too fast, and make sure everyone benefits from economic growth. This will involve innovative policies and strategic investments. Another big problem is climate change. The urgency to address environmental issues has never been greater. Germany wants to reduce pollution, but that means spending a lot of money on renewable energy, saving energy, and better transportation. This transition will require both public and private sector cooperation. The new government will need to make this happen quickly, while making sure it's fair for everyone. Inclusivity and fairness will be essential in gaining public support. The war in Ukraine has also caused a lot of problems. The conflict has had far-reaching consequences, affecting not just Europe, but the entire world. The new government will need to keep helping Ukraine while also trying to stop the fighting and prevent a bigger war in Europe. Diplomatic efforts and humanitarian aid will be crucial. The war has also shown that Germany needs to find other sources of energy besides Russia. Diversifying energy sources is now a top priority. Besides these immediate problems, the new government will also need to deal with longer-term issues like changes in population, technology, and the future of the European Union. These are complex issues that will shape the country's future for decades to come. Section 7. Europe is watching. Germany's impact. What happens in the 2025 German election is important for the rest of Europe. Germany is the biggest and most powerful country in the European Union, so what it does affects everyone else. A strong German government that likes the EU would be good. It would provide leadership when the EU is facing lots of problems like the war in Ukraine, energy shortages, and the rise of populism. But a weak German government would be bad for the EU. It could encourage people who don't like the EU and make it harder to agree on important things. The election will also affect NATO, the military alliance. Germany is a key member of NATO, and its support is important for European safety. A strong German government that likes NATO would reassure other NATO members and discourage other countries from causing trouble. Section 8. Germany's future is uncertain. The 2025 German election is a very important moment for the country. What German voters decide will affect the country for years to come. Will Germany change and become stronger after dealing with these problems, or will it be divided and uncertain? It's up to the German people. The world is watching. It's a big deal. Germany's future, and Europe's too, is uncertain. Section 9. Conclusion. A big decision for Germany and Europe. As the 2025 German election gets closer, Germany is at a crossroads. This election is a big deal, not only for Germany, but for all of Europe. The German people have a big choice to make: keep things the same or try something new. The problems ahead are serious. Money problems, climate change, the war in Ukraine, and the rise of populism. Solving these problems will take strong leaders, people willing to work together, and a shared plan for the future. The world is watching closely. Germany's role as a leader in Europe and a supporter of democracy is more important than ever. The decisions made in the next few weeks will be important for a long time. The future of Germany and of Europe is uncertain. Hopefully Germans will make good choices and create a better, safer, and more peaceful future for everyone.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.